This is Dubai's 1% man. From doing things at just 1%, he went from the slums of Mumbai to becoming a billionaire. This is his incredible story.
Hi Nas Daily, my name is Rizwan Sajan. I am the founder of Danube Group and this is my story.
Rizwan was born and raised in the slums of Mumbai. His family did not own a home. They lived in a poor shack without even a private toilet.
It was very, very difficult. We had to share a common toilet which was not easily available because one toilet was shared by, I think, 30-40 people.
One day, his dad won the government home lottery and got a chance to buy a home at a discount. They went from living here to here in a private home with a private toilet and a roof. And this changed his life.
At that moment, I understood the value of home.
So he made it his life mission to build a home for everyone. He immigrated to the Emirates, and here, most of this did not exist in 1991. Dubai was just starting. People needed a home, and homes were expensive.
So I came up with an idea. It's very simple. You pay a very small down payment, and the remaining amount you pay only 1% per month.
That's it.
That's it.
And that simple 1% idea made him into a billionaire.
The 1% when I started, nobody thought it's going to work. But I said, no, this is going to work. I had a plan in my mind what I'm going to do.
They said this will never work, but the business actually worked. Thousands of working class people started to buy his homes. They just needed to pay 1% every month. He started building home after home. He built this building, and this building, and this building, and this building.
I feel very happy because most of the people to whom I have given home could not actually buy this home if we had not come out with this 1% plan.
The guy who used to live in the slums of Mumbai built 15,000 homes and became one of the most successful business people in the country. Is this your car now?
Yeah, that's my car.
This is your car now?
Yeah.
It's a nice car. Maybe it's luck. Maybe it's hard work. Maybe it's both.
When people say no to me, I don't listen to them. I only listen to my intuition, my heart. And if my heart says go for it, I go for it.
The most important thing is don't listen to the people who say no. It is possible to go from the slums of Mumbai to being a billionaire.
Thank you, Nasser. You're doing a wonderful job.
Thank you, and thank you. Oh, thanks. The guy you see here has 200 million followers and he doesn't speak. But guess what? For the first time ever, he's going to speak in this video and I'm going to tell you his incredible story.
Hobby Lami.
This is the most successful creator.
Second most followed of all time.
This is Kabani Lami, the fastest growing creator in the world. But did you know that just 2 years ago, Kabi was doing this? Yes, he was a waiter and a factory worker, making a total of $1,000 per month. See, 20 years ago, his family immigrated from Senegal to Italy looking for a better life. But life was hard. He didn't have money. He was dyslexic. He was rejected from middle school, high school, and college. And when COVID came, he didn't even have a job because he got fired from both of them. And this is where it gets interesting. With no money or job, Kabi just wanted to make people laugh. And you didn't hear that from me. You heard it from him directly. 3, 2, 1.
Hi, my name is Kabi. I love you and I love you to make people smile.
So he got on social media and started making videos, and that changed his life forever. His videos were short and sweet. He made fun of complicated life tasks and simplified them. What is different about your videos?
My video is simple and easy.
That's it?
Yeah, it's a magic.
In the beginning, only 2 people watched him, his father and his neighbor. That's it.
In 1 month, I got 9 views and 2 subscribers.
2 subscribers?
Yes, sir.
But he didn't care. He continued to make videos. He did not talk, so everyone understood. He was funny, so everyone laughed. And he was simple, so everyone shared. Little by little, he got more followers from every country in the world. His manager said to Kabi that he's going to be an international star, even though he had 1,000 followers.
So how did you find Kabi?
He found me. He was looking for a manager and he sent me a message on Instagram. I started to check his profile. I love it. And we started to collaborate together.
And they were right. In less than 2 years, Kabi exploded. He went from 0 to 200 million followers. And for the first time in his life, he started making money.
Quindi mi sento meglio. Ho aiutato la mia famiglia, ho aiutato alcuni dei miei amici delle case popolari e ora mi sento meglio.
This 22-year-old Muslim, Italian, Senegalese immigrant factory worker became the face of Hugo Boss. This is unheard of. He makes billions of people laugh. He is invited to film festivals. He meets incredible people and lives the best life ever.
Tu devi continuare quello che vuoi fare senza che le altre persone influenzino il tuo sogno, perché la gente quando non riesce a fare una cosa ti dice io non so farlo, però se tu vuoi ambire a quello ti dicono no, lascia perdere perché è impossibile, però quelli sono i limiti di quella persona lì, non sono i tuoi, quindi tu devi continuare a fare quello che vuoi fare e arrivare.
This story is not about Kabi, it's about you. You can make it big on the internet, even if you never went to school, even if you have no money. The next big thing, the next Angelina Jolie, the next Mr. Bean will not come from Hollywood. They will come from Senegal, Italy, India, Philippines, Mexico, and Egypt. How do you feel now?
I'm a very lucky man.
People that look like him, people that look like me, and people that look like you can finally make it in this world. Thanks, man.
Thank you too. And thank you all.
This woman is Miss Universe. Yes, that Miss Universe. She went from struggling financially, supporting her family in Manila at age 20, to winning the biggest beauty pageant in the world, fighting for LGBTQ rights and raising thousands of dollars for the poor at age 27. So how did she do it? Well, for the first time ever, I want to tell you the story of Catriona. This is Catriona Gray.
Hi Nas Daily, I'm Catriona Gray and I won Miss Universe in 2018.
Catriona grew up as an only child, and because of her dad's job, she kept moving to different towns, making it very hard for her to make friends.
So I had a relatively happy childhood. The thing is, with my dad's work, we moved around a lot. So before the age of 8, I think we moved around 5 or 6 times, and that was really difficult for me. I was always the new kid.
Her parents wanted to give her the opportunities they didn't have, so they encouraged her to take different classes to try and find her passion. Karate, singing, music, dancing, anything that would help herself.
So when my parents were younger, they themselves weren't given a lot of opportunity. So when they had me, they really explored every opportunity to give me the experiences to try different things. And so I grew a large love of different interests.
But the more she grew up, the more lost she felt. At age 20, she became the breadwinner of her family and struggled to make ends meet. To make it worse, she kept comparing herself to people on social media who seemed to have it all figured out.
So when I left home at 18, I started off as a model and I went into a bit of performing and hosting. It was a very unstable job. It was very project-based, and so financially, it wasn't a very stable place to be. On top of that, I was away from my parents and just figuring out adult life in general.
Catriona felt stuck, and that's when she realized if she couldn't help herself, then maybe she could help others. So she decided to start volunteering.
So after a period of being quite financially pressured and in a really tough spot, I had the idea to turn to volunteering, where I then realized just how much I had to be grateful for and that I was seeing everything in the wrong way.
And that was it. Catriona had found her mission. She was going to help the poor and become their voice. So when her friend signed her up to a beauty pageant, she saw the potential of becoming a voice for the poor.
My parents allowed me to join this pageant at the age of 5, and it was really just for fun. There was nothing serious about it. But pageantry was never on my radar. And it was when I was volunteering that my eyes were opened to the platform of pageantry, and I became curious, what if I could combine the huge platform of pageantry with a cause that I really believed in?
So she applied. She got to represent her country and she failed in front of the whole world.
So in my journey to represent my country for the first time, I felt like I was where I was meant to be. I was really passionate about being a spokesperson, being a representative, all to be led to land in the top 5. And it felt like a loss, not just because I failed to grab the title for my country, but also it meant that I wouldn't be able to support my parents as a breadwinner anymore. In fact, because I was such in a precarious financial situation, I didn't even really have a home to go home to.
But Catriona had found herself. She had found her purpose, so she applied again.
The thing that I realized, and I know that people are starting to realize, our beauty queens are more than just an image. We are there to represent something, and I saw the potential in that, and that's what I made my whole journey about.
And in 2018, this time around,
The new Miss Universe is
she won.
Philippines!
She became Miss Universe. She raised thousands of dollars for the youth of Tondo, Manila. She advocated for women's rights, for the LGBTQ community, for education all over the world. Catriona's story teaches us that the way to find yourself in life is not by finding your passion, it's by finding your purpose. Because once you have it, everything else will fall into place.
This guy was an Uber driver. Now he's a millionaire. He was working 14 hours every day. Now he plays video games in his pajamas. He owns digital pets that make babies with each other, and he sells the babies to make money. Focus for the next 5 minutes because I have a crazy story to tell you. In a remote island in the Philippines, I introduce you to Cuckoo.
Hi Nas Daily, I'm Cuckoo, and I became a millionaire from playing a video game.
Cuckoo was as poor as one can get. He was working at fast food restaurants, making no more than $200 a month. At some point, he had to drop out of college because it was too expensive.
I didn't have enough money to learn, so I went straight to work.
He ended up as a driver, making $1,500 a month, just enough to be poor.
With that kind of salary, it's barely enough to live.
But one day he read an article about a crypto game called Axie Infinity, where people made money from playing a game with pets. This was too good to be true, but Cuckoo gave it a shot.
I love playing video games, so I asked my wife to trust me and I gave this a try.
The following is a real story that I still can't believe. Here it goes. Coco downloaded the crypto pet game Axie Infinity. He bought digital pets that are NFTs. He made the pets have babies and multiply, and he sold the babies to other players in the game. Each baby made him like $50 to $100, and he sold a lot of babies, all from the comfort of his home in his pajamas.
The best thing to do when you're starting is to buy your own Axie. Before you breed, make sure that you are targeting a certain specific skill or class before breeding.
Okay, so this is the crazy thing about this game. It's different than, let's say, FIFA, right? In FIFA, you can play with digital characters and you don't own them. But with this game, what's unique about it is that every digital character you own. So if you make this character bigger and better and faster, theoretically, you can sell it to another player that wants a bigger, faster, better digital character. And this is the first time in which this has basically been possible because of NFT and crypto. From this, Coco made over $1 million. He bought his dream home and retired his parents, all from playing a game. What? Coco is now a mentor to more than 15,000 players. He is also donating a lot of his money to charities and local communities. You see, his story is not about getting rich. In fact, most players do not get rich. The average person from these games only makes $100 to $200 a month. This video is about a revolution that is taking place. Everything we know about games, banks, and finance is changing because of crypto. In the past, only rich people knew how to get richer. But the past is no more. There is a guy who used to drive Uber and is now a millionaire. There is no better way to say it. The future is going to be exciting.
Hey, the guy you see next to me is the world's youngest billionaire, and he's not even 30.
Hi, I'm Ritesh Agarwal. I'm 26 years old.
And this guy doesn't come from New York, doesn't come from California, doesn't come from Sweden. He comes from here, Rayagada, India, a city where most people make no more than $10 a day. For the first time ever, I want to share with you the incredible success story of the world's youngest billionaire. Ritesh grew up poor, and for 18 years he struggled. He didn't go to university and he had no career.
At that point of time, I felt this was the toughest period I was ever going to endure in my life.
At some point, he was kicked out of his apartment with 50 cents in his bank account.
So how the hell do you become a billionaire?
Money is not what I ever cared about. It is always about solving real problems for me.
And so he did. He noticed that a nearby hotel was empty a lot of the time, and the owner wasn't making much money. So he went to the owner and took the biggest risk of his life. He promised to make his hotel better. He changed the light bulbs. He changed the beds. He added water. He put picture frames. He put room service. And he took nice pictures of the hotel and put them on the internet and changed the name and called it Oyo Hotel. All All of a sudden, the hotel went from empty to full, and it worked.
First hotel is always the hardest. When I was able to change one hotel, I was pretty sure I could change hundreds.
At age 20, he raised money from investors. At age 21, he hired 50 people. At age 22, he had 500 hotels. At age 24, he raised $1 billion. And at age 26, right now, he has 46,000 hotels and built the second largest hotel chain in the world. And he's not even 30 years old.
Many people told me multiple times, go to university, seek help from parents to make sure that you can do that. This is just not going to work.
That's crazy.
Think about this for a second. A random kid in a poor city in India with 50 cents in his bank account became the world's youngest billionaire in 5 years and helped 350,000 people get jobs. This isn't just luck. This is the definition of hard work. He worked at night. He worked on weekends. He knocked on doors. He guessed people's emails. He begged to get meetings. And he succeeded even when all the odds were stacked against people that looked like him.
But I do believe in luck. I believe if you work hard, your probability of being lucky increases dramatically.
When you don't let your nationality, ethnicity, age, university background, family status, or gender come in the way, you will achieve greatness.